Hi, I'm Amanda with the ABR Roadshow, and today we are in Dresden, Ohio at Main Street Pizzeria and Pub, where we're making pizzas and giant calzones and no-bake cookies. So let me finish this pizza up, and you gotta see what else is going on in here. We're back in the kitchen with Amanda. Amanda, what are we making today?
We're making an Italian sub, and we start with ham, which we get locally, as well as salami, and we slice it fresh every day, both of those. Then we add our pepperoni, and then banana peppers and onions, cheese, then we bake it, and when it comes out of the oven, we add lettuce, tomato, and Italian dressing. Number one thing that we like to do is use local stuff when we can. So we buy our meats local. Sometimes we buy our veggies local if they're in season, things like that.
Now, that's a sandwich.
It is.
This has got some weight to it. This feels like 2 meals.
It could be, depending on the person, or it might be one.
Yeah, exactly. Well, I mean, you could see all of that locally sourced meat that you said you got in there, and you got some fresh veggies in there. And I mean, it looks beautiful, and it's just like you're getting your money's worth when you order this sandwich.
You are.
You are definitely getting lunch and dinner with this. So I'm excited to go after this and get a bite. Amanda, this is so good.
It's by far our most popular sub.
You can tell that it's sliced fresh, and with the addition of like the banana peppers, and it feels like the oil that you have on there and the seasoning and the bread. I love that the bread is soft on the top, but like you said, the cornmeal bottom to it gives it a nice texture. I'm excited to finish this off, see if I can finish it by myself. and then we're gonna go out in the dining room and see what other amazing food you have.
Okay.
We're here in the dining room with Amanda and James. I know that we're sitting in this location right now, but I understand that you've worked in pizza before.
Yeah, I started at the other end of town and then moved out of that location, moved into this location, and had a pizza shop called D-Town Pizza and owned it for several years and ended up selling it. And once my children were old enough and started getting a little bit older, I decided to get back into the pizza business. And it just so happened that this location was up for rent again. Called Amanda and was like, hey, do you want to maybe open a pizza shop? And that's how the story began. And 2 years later, here we are.
Amanda, what were your thoughts when he's like, let's open a pizza shop?
I was like, what? Wait, are you serious? And then he was, in fact, serious. But yeah, I was thinking, there's no way we could do that. And then within a couple of weeks, we were signing a lease and going all over the place trying to gather equipment that we needed. And we were open for about 3.5 months, and we had to get
that was our first
yeah, it was the very first thing that we did. We're like, yes, we've got to get rid of this oven, because every day it was kind of like,
I would turn it on and look in it and just cross my fingers.
So how did you work on designing the for this restaurant?
We got an ingredients list together on certain items, and then we kind of rolled off of that using existing ingredients that we already have to make new product. That way our product line wasn't super extensive, but our menu was super extensive.
And I understand too that you try to use fresh and local ingredients as much as you can.
Yeah, as much as we can. We get the lunch meat for the sub that you already tried locally, so the ham and the salami, and we slice it fresh every day. We cut all of our vegetables fresh every day. We get vegetables locally when we can, and then, of course, we have a distributor that brings us, all the rest of our food. But we make the sauce. He makes the sauce every day as he puts it into, his table, and we use top of the line ingredients just to try to make really good food.
Well, and it feels like you also have top of the line staff putting everything together.
We do.
So I know that usually when you go back in a kitchen, you got a lot of men back in the kitchen. You got a lot of women that are back there just crushing it in the kitchen.
We do. We have a lot of good women that work for us, young women that work for us. We can really count on them to, make sure that customers are taken care of. Our customers love them.
And I know that all of your staff is really involved in the community, but you are both very involved in the community as well.
Yeah, we try really hard to support the community around us, kind of as a reciprocal act, right? Because they support us, so we want to support them. School groups and community organizations that need assistance. We do fundraisers for specific groups, so it might be a sports group or a club or whatnot. And so we try to give as much back to them as what they give to us. It's really important to us to give back to this community because this is where we're from.
Yeah.
And it's, it's a good little town to live in, and it's really, we want to keep it a really nice feel when you come in too. Like, it's a nice local place. We want to keep that atmosphere going.
Well, it feels like not only is it a good place for the community to come and get some really good food, get some really good cookies, but I mean, also having the bar and being able to serve drinks, it feels like it's a spot where you can come hang out, have a drink, meet your neighbors. That has to feel amazing that you're kind of a place for the community to just spend some time.
Yeah, it is. It's really nice. And we have little toys, that the kids play with, and we actually have these little pizza things that I couldn't have dreamed that they would be as popular as they are. But we actually bought a second one because everybody wants to make little fake pizzas on the wooden pizza thing. And, so we try to make sure that we have something for everybody here.
I also love too, it feels like all of the fun aesthetics you have on the wall, all of your fun and funny signs, it just feels like, did you go hand pick all of those?
So I made them.
You handmade them?
I made them, yeah.
Ah, that's awesome.
Yeah, the only ones I didn't make are the ones that are in this bathroom over here, and of course the beer ones we got from distributors, but the ones in the other bathroom that's back by the kitchen, I made those too. They're really fun.
So everything on the walls in here you made?
Uh-huh.
I love it. That's awesome. They're so fun.
Yeah.
Well, so not only have you put so much care and thought into just what it looks like whenever you walk into the restaurant, but obviously you're putting a lot of care and thought into the food. So we got to discuss this because this is the size of a newborn baby. This is large. So what am I looking at right here?
That is a large meat craver's calzone. It has pepperoni, salami, ham, chicken, sausage, and bacon.
Wow.
And cheese.
And cheese.
So we've got the barnyard in here.
And we bake it, and it comes out. It gets garlic butter and shaved grande Parmesan.
Wow. Yeah, that's where it's just I'm just getting one piece here, and that is its own pizza within itself.
Yeah, they're very filling.
All right, well, I got to take a bite of this bad boy because it looks amazing.
It does.
That is really incredible. I feel like the garlic butter on there, where it's eating garlic bread,
It's good.
but then it's got a little spicy kick to it too. So I feel
Probably
like
the pepperoni.
That's the pepperoni. Yeah, just a little bit, right?
Yeah,
It's
just
not
a little bit.
Yep.
Just enough to be ooh, a little zing, a little something in there. So you've got so many different flavors of meats in there. I think that you're using the shaved Parmesan, really adds not only does it look cool, but it's really good to get that hunk of cheese in there
Yeah, you
too.
get a big hunk of cheese, and it's aesthetically pleasing.
It is. and it's just absolutely delicious too. I don't know if I could eat this whole thing. That's a
I
challenge.
have never seen anybody eat one.
I feel like I could
Not
take down
all.
half of it though. I feel like I could get half. But I can't eat all of that right now because we've got more to look at. So tell me about this beautiful pie right here.
So that's our pepperoni pizza. It's by far the most popular pizza, I would say. It has cup and burn pepperoni on it, so that's why they're all cupped up like this and they char around the edges.
Most people around here, they use a char, a cup and char. These are different. They're cup and burn. They're made to be kind of black around the top edges. And honestly, the darker you get the pepperoni, the better they taste.
Okay.
Yeah, they don't ever taste burnt.
I feel like I'm gonna move some of these little pepperonis around to make sure I get a pepperoni, so I can get
At the very end,
I
yeah.
can get the perfect bite. Ooh, it's crunchy.
Mm-hmm.
I love that. And those pepperonis, those are special. Like that is an excellent choice where they're just crunchy and bite-sized. I feel like I could just pick them all off and eat them off the pizza.
Yeah.
You can.
With our new menu that's coming, we're actually gonna have pepperoni chips on there.
Oh.
Where we just cook pepperoni. And,
Crisp them up
yeah.
and they get served with ranch.
Yeah.
Oh, dang.
Yeah.
That's dangerous.
Yeah, so they'll be really good.
So I'm gonna have to come back and eat that. but just like you were saying that you want to get your money's worth. You're giving out massive portions and just really delicious food. I love that you are utilizing other local businesses to get your food. I love that you put so much time and care into how everything looks and feels when you walk into the restaurant. And this has just been absolutely delicious, and I feel like you're an asset to the community. So thank you so much for having us here today.
Yeah, this has been great.
But I feel like I cannot leave without the cookies. We've been talking a lot about the cookies, so we gotta go with the no-bake cookie if we all wanna grab one here. So I feel like we gotta cheers. Thank you so much for having us.
Thank you for coming.
Yes, and happy cookie eating.
Oh my gosh. Yeah.
Well, they're so good.
They're just as good every time I eat
Need
them.
some milk.